Hello everyone, welcome to FG Rocket channel. In this video, we will be discussing UGC Net Law PYQ of July 2018 attempt. If you want PYQs of UGC Net and other competitive exam, then you can visit our website sortmylawschool.com and download it for free of cost. Let's begin with our first question. Which of the following is not included in the definition of law under Article 13 of the Constitution of India? It's option number 3, usage having no force of law. Next question. Which of the following article of the Constitution uses the term martial law? It's option number 2, Article 34. Next question. Assertion a person shall be disqualified for being chosen as and for being a member of either House of Parliament if he holds any office of profit under the government. It's correct. ये आर्टिकल 102 में मेंशन है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया के. रीजन, if pecuniary gain is receivable in connection with the office, then it shall not become an office of profit irrespective of whether such gains are actual promise or not. No, this statement is wrong. So answer will be option number 3. A is correct and R is incorrect. Next question. Which of the following statements is incorrect? The election of president shall be held in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of single non-transferable vote. Wrong. Transferable vote होता है ना कि non-transferable. इस आर्टिकल 55 में मेंशन है. The president may resign by writing under his hand addressed to the Chief Justice of India. एड्रेस वाइस प्रेसिडेंट को किया जाता है, चीफ जस्टिस को नहीं, तो ये स्टेटमेंट भी गलत है. ये आर्टिकल 56 में मेंशन है. नो रिजोल्यूशन टू रिमूव द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया फ्रॉम हिज ऑफिस शैल बी मूव्ड अनलेस एटलीस्ट 30 days नोटिस हैज बीन गिवन टू हिम. रॉन्ग. 14 days का नोटिस जाता है, 30 days का नहीं. Vice President shall, notwithstanding the expiration of his term, continue to hold office until his successor enters upon his office. Correct? ये दोनों statements जो है वो आर्टिकल 67 में मेंशन है. So answer will be option number B. अब आप देखिए जितना भी पार्ट जो रेड में लिखा हुआ है वो क्वेश्चन पेपर का पार्ट नहीं है. वो आने वाली स्लाइड्स में जहाँ पे भी आप रेड में देखेंगे वो सिर्फ रिविजन पर्पज से एड ऑन किया गया है, वो क्वेश्चन पेपर का पार्ट नहीं है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मैच द फॉलोइंग. लिस्ट 1 नेम ऑफ द केसेस एंड लिस्ट 2 रिलेटेड सब्जेक्ट. के.एम. नारावती स्टेट ऑफ बॉम्बे पावर टू पार्डन. राम प्रसाद वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ यूपी फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज. लिली थॉमस वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन ऑफ मेंबर्स. डॉक्टर पी नलर वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया राइट टू लाइफ. जो लिली थॉमस वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया है ये यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड पे भी है, तो कोई भी तरीके से आ सकता है क्वेश्चन. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर 1. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग केस इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू थ्योरी ऑफ बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर अंडर आर्टिकल 368 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. इट्स ऑप्शन नंबर डी. टी.के. रंगाराजन वर्सेस गवर्नमेंट ऑफ तमिलनाडु. ये राइट टू स्ट्राइक पे था कि राइट टू स्ट्राइक इज नॉट अ फंडामेंटल राइट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज इनकरेक्ट इन रिलेशन टू द डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इमरजेंसी बाय प्रेसिडेंट अंडर आर्टिकल 360 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. इट शैल सीज टू ऑपरेट एट द एक्सपायरेशन ऑफ 1 month अनलेस अप्रूव्ड बाय बोथ हाउसेस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट. रॉन्ग. ये 2 month है ना कि 1 month. Salary and allowances of persons serving in connection with affairs of state may be reduced. Correct. It may be revoked or varied by the subsequent proclamation by President. Correct. Salary and allowances of the judges of Supreme Court and High Court may be reduced. Correct. So answer will be option number A. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? An ordinary bill can only originate in Council of States. Wrong. It can originate in any of the House of Parliament. A bill pending in House of People shall not lapse by reason of the prorogation of the House. Correct. A bill pending in the Council of State which has not been passed by the House of People shall not lapse on the dissolution of the House of the People. Correct. A bill pending in the House of People shall not lapse by reason of the dissolution of the House. Wrong. So answer will be option B. Next question. In which of the following case the parliament has no power to legislate on the state list? It's option number 4. In the public interest is so declared by Council of States. Next question. Match the following. List 1 name of the cases. List 2 related subject. Union of India versus Sankar Chand Seth. Appointment transfer of judges. Leela David versus State of Maharashtra. Power to punish for contempt. BSES Limited versus Spanner India Limited. Foreign precedent. Darshan Gupta versus Radhika Gupta. Power to do complete justice. So answer will be option number 1. जितने भी केस लॉज हैं उनके ईयर पता होने बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि कई बार पेपर के अंदर ऐसा क्वेश्चन आ जाता है जिसमें आपको केसेस को क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में लगाने के लिए दे दिया जाता है, तो इसलिए केसेस की जो ईयर है वो पता होने बहुत ज़रूरी है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग केस इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू द पार्लियामेंट्री प्रिविलेजेस? इट्स ऑप्शन नंबर डी. स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु वर्सेस के श्याम सुंदर. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? It shall be duty of every citizen to respect the country and abide by the constitution. Correct. All minorities, whether based on religion or language, shall have the right to establish and administer educational institution of their choice. Correct. The state shall in particular take steps for preserving and improving the breeds and the prohibiting the slaughter of cows and slaves and other milch and draft cattle. Correct. No law hereafter enacted by the legislature of Jammu and Kashmir shall be void on the grounds that is inconsistent with any rights conferred on other citizens of India by any provision of Part 3 of the Constitution of India. ये स्टेटमेंट गलत है, बिकॉज इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो है वो एप्लीकेबल है ऑन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर ऑल्सो. बट ये 2018 का पेपर है, तो उस टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग ये स्टेटमेंट बिल्कुल सही है. तो इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर वैसे तो ABCD चारों करेक्ट है, तो ऑप्शन नंबर डी बनता है. बट बिकॉज अब जो अमेंडमेंट हो चुका है इसलिए ये स्टेटमेंट गलत है, तो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर 3. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग jurists distinguish between expositorial jurisprudence, what the law is, and censorial jurisprudence, what the law ought to be? It's option C, Bentham. Next question. Now, natural law is not considered as absolute but as relative. It is natural law with variable contents. This observation specifically relates to option number 2, Stamler. Next question. According to Professor Hart, the meaning of the term positivism includes laws are commands, correct? The analysis of legal concepts is distinct from sociological and historical inquiries, correct? Moral judgments cannot be established or defended by rational arguments, evidence or proof, correct? The law as it is actually laid down has to be kept separate from the law that ought to be, correct? So answer will be option number 4. Next question. Match the following. List 1 theories, list 2 jurist. Theory of sociological solidarity, Digit. Theory of categorical imperative, Kant. Imperative theory of law, John Austin. Theory of living law, Eldred. So answer will be option number 3. Next question. Match the following. List 1 book, list 2 author. The Growth of Law, Cardozo. Foundations of Jurisprudence, Hall. The Nature and Source of Law, Gray. Taking Rights Seriously, R. Darwin. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. Which one of the following are the two main theories of legal rights? It's option number 4, interest theory and will theory. Next question. Which one of the following is not a theory relating to corporate personality? It's option number 4, functional theory. Next question. Match the following. Claim, duty, liberty, no claim. Power, liability, immunity, disability. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. If a servant finds a bag at the basement of the shop, he hands it over to Y, the owner of the shop, who asks him to place it in the almirah. Now the bag is in possession of option number C, Y, because in him there was corpus and animus. Corpus and animus are the key concepts in possession law. Corpus refers to the physical aspects of possession, indicating the actual control or physical relationship a person has with an object or property. Animus, on the other hand, represents the mental intention or will to possess and control the property. Next question. Assertion. Laws are valid only if they are just. Wrong. Because sometimes laws are unjust and they are repealed. But for some time, laws are unjust till they are not repealed. The aim of law is to secure justice. Correct. So answer will be option number D. A is false but R is true. Next question. Assertion. Judges must follow authoritative precedents. Correct. Authoritative precedents derive their authority from basic postulates of the legal system itself. Correct. So answer will be option number A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Which of the following statements is are correct? Hobbes, Austin and Pufendorf subscribes to the view that law, properly so called, in command of sovereign and enforced by superior political authority and hence deny legal character of the international law. Correct? Opinion has remarked that international law is the vanishing point of the jurisprudence. Wrong. This statement was given by Holland. Holland subscribes to the view that international law is really law. Wrong. ये बेंथम ने कहा था. Stark has expressed the view that international law is a weak law. Correct. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. AAA and NC are the exponents of which of the following theory of relationship between international law and municipal law? It's option number 2, dualism. Next question. Which one of the following is one of the chief exponents of constitutive theory of recognition? It's option number 3, Hegel. Next question. Which of the following statements are not correct? In accordance with the provision of Article 7 of the United Nations Charter, the Security Council is one of the principal organs of the United Nations. Correct? The first Security Council came into being on 12th January 1946. Correct? At Dumbarton proposals, it was finally decided to establish such as an organ in the form of Security Council. Wrong. 10 non-permanent members of Security Councils are elected by the General Assembly for 5 years. Wrong. It's for 2 years. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. Match the following. List 1 provisions. List 2 articles of statutes of Court of International Justice. Law applied by the International Court of Justice. Article 38. Binding force of the decision of International Court of Justice. Article 59. Interim measures or relief. Article 41. International Court's power to allow a state to intervene in case to which it is not party. Article 62. So answer will be option number A. Next question. Match the following. List 1 modes and list 2 provisions. Cession, acquisition of nationality. Reprisal, coercive means of settlement of international disputes. Good office, specific means of settlement of international disputes. Substitution, loss of nationality. So answer will be option A. Next question. Assertion. Article 10 of the UN Charter confers upon the General Assembly very widely deliberative functions except in respect of those matters which are being considered by the Security Council. Correct? The resolutions or declaration of the General Assembly are not binding upon the states. They are merely recommendations. Correct? So answer will be option number B, as both A and R are correct, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Next question, which of the following statements are correct? All members of United Nations are ex facto the members of the Statute of International Court of Justice. Correct? The International Court of Justice consists of 25 judges who are elected by General Assembly. Wrong. The judges of the International Court of Justice are elected for the term of 5 years. Wrong. Is for 9 years, not 5 years. All the decisions of the International Court of Justice are on the basis of the majority of the judges. Correct? So answer will be option number C. Next question. Assertion. When a state behaves in discourageous manner with another state, international law confers right upon the state affected to resort to retortion, which means retaliation. Correct? If the international disputes are not resolved through peaceful means, then the state resort to compulsive or coercive means. Correct? So answer will be option A. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. The UN Commission on Human Rights was established in 1946 by option C, Economic and Social Council. Next question. Under Hindu law, the persons descended from common ancestor but by different wives are known as option number 2, half-blood relations. फुल ब्लड, हाफ ब्लड एंड यूट्राइन ब्लड जो है वो हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट सेक्शन 3 में गिवन है एंड हिंदू सक्सेशन एक्ट के भी सेक्शन 3 में डिफाइंड है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मैच द फॉलोइंग. एडनेट रिलेटेड होनली थ्रू मेल्स. श्रुति व्हाट वाज हर्ड. कॉग्नेट रिलेटेड नॉट होनली थ्रू मेल्स. स्मृति व्हाट हैज बीन रिमेंबर्ड. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर 2. Next question. If the conditions laid down under Section 5(3) of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955 is violated, such marriage under the Act is option number 4, valid but punishable. Next question. Under Section 2 of the Dissolution of the Muslim Marriage Act 1939, the following grounds of divorce are available to wife. Whereabouts of the husband have not been known for a period of 4 years. Correct? 4 years imprisonment of the husband. Wrong, it's 7 years. Husband has treated her with cruelty. Correct. The husband has neglected her or has failed to pay her maintenance for a period of 2 years. Correct. So answer will be option number 1. Next question. Assertion. No person except the father or the mother or guardian of the Hindu child has the capacity to give such child in adoption. Correct. No readoption may take place under Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956. Correct. So answer will be option number 3. Both A and R are correct. Next question. Match the following. List 1 is section and list 2 is provisions of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act. Section 18 maintenance of wife. Section 19 maintenance of widowed daughter-in-law. Section 22 maintenance of dependents. And section 23 is amount of maintenance. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. Marriages of all persons who are citizens of India belonging to various religions should be made compulsorily registrable in their respective states where their marriage is solemnized. This was ruled by the Supreme Court in which of the following case? It's option number D, Seema versus Ashwini Kumar. Next question. Give the correct answer with the help of the quote given below. A Muta marriage is a temporary marriage recognized by Sunni law. Wrong. Recognized by Shia law. Correct. A marriage for a fixed period. Correct. So answer will be option number C. Next question. Match the following. List 1 is sections and list 2 are the provisions of the Hindu Marriage Act. Section 14. No petition for divorce within 1 year of marriage. Section 13A, alternative relief in divorce proceedings. Section 9, restitution of conjugal rights. Section 10, judicial separation. So answer will be option number 1. Next question. Assertion. A proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance is completed as against the proposer, but not afterwards. Correct? Section 5 of Indian Contract Act 1872 deals with the revocation of proposal and acceptance. Correct. So answer will be option number D. A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Consideration is a price for any promise. Correct. Only a moral obligation. Wrong. A motive for any promise. Wrong. Something of a value in the eye of law. Correct. So answer will be option number B. Section 2E defines consideration, and Section 25 of Indian Contract Act says agreement without consideration is void. Next question. Consider the following statements and give correct answer with the help of the code given below. The case of Mori Bibi versus Dharmodas Bose has laid down that a minor's contract becomes valid when he attains majority. Wrong. Is the decision of the Supreme Court of India regarding minor's contract. Wrong. It is the decision of Privy Council regarding voidness of minor's contract. Correct. Has laid down the contract without consideration is void. Wrong. So answer will be option number 3. Next question. Acceptance is to a offer what a lighted match is to a train of gunpowder. Correct. Acceptance cannot be separated from offer. Wrong. So answer will be option number A. A is true but R is false. Next question. The defense of non-est factum is available to the contracting party who has committed mistake as to it. Option number B. Nature of contract. Next question. Under the Indian Contract Act, which one of the following does not fall in the meaning of fraud? It's option number 3. Positive assertion of unwarranted statements. Next question. Special damages will be awarded in case of breach of contract only when the special circumstances causing loss of profit resulting from breach of contract were brought to the notice of the party committing breach at the time of formation of the contract. Option number 4. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Tort is a civil wrong for which remedy is a common law action. Correct. Tort is exclusively a breach of contract or breach of trust. Wrong. Tort is an infringement of right in rape of a private individual. Correct. Tort is violation of legal duty owed to people generally for maintenance of law and order. Wrong. So answer will be option number C. Next question. Match the following. List 1 name of the cases and list 2 name of defense. Simra Kohli versus Prabha Manchanda, leave and license. Sudan Singh versus New Delhi Municipal Committee, necessity. Bird versus Holbrook, plaintiff or wrongdoer. Kallulal versus Hemchand, act of God. So answer will be option number A. Next question. Which of the following is correctly matched in relation to defense of tort of defamation? It's option number 3, justification by truth. It is enough if the statement is substantially true and may not be mathematically accurate. Next question. Which of the following case is not related to remoteness of damage? It's option number 3, Siros versus More. Next question. Which of the following tort is not related to nuisance based on physical discomfort or interference with another's health and safety? It's option number 2, injury to property. Next question. Match the following. List 1 is name of the cases and list 2 is capacity to sue. State of Saurashtra versus Memo Haji. Municipal law does not apply. Delhi Transport Corporation versus Kumari Lalita. Suit by minor. Brown versus Lewis. No right to sue as an incorporated association. Campbell versus Padigan. Suit against corporation. So answer will be option number 1. Next question. Assertion. Negligence means a conduct which creates a risk of causing damage rather than state of mind. Correct? It is safe to start a bus before passengers completely get into it. Wrong. So answer will be option number D. A is correct but R is incorrect. Next question. Which of the following statement is correct in relation to consumer courts? ये पेपर जो है वो 2018 का है एंड 2019 में न्यू कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट आया था. 1986 वाले एक्ट को रिपील कर दिया गया था. तो ये वाला क्वेश्चन जो है हम सिर्फ न्यू लॉज के अकॉर्डिंग देखेंगे जो 2019 में आए थे. नेशनल कमीशन हैज पावर टू ट्रांसफर पेंडिंग कंप्लेंट फ्रॉम अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट फोरम टू अनदर इन द सेम स्टेट. ये गलत है. स्टेट कमीशन के पास पावर होती है. ये सेक्शन 62 में कहा गया है कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 2019 के. State Commission has the power to transfer a pending complaint from a district forum to another in the same state. Correct? ये सेक्शन 48 में कहा गया है कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 2019 के. और 2019 के एक्ट में सर्किट बेंच जो है वो हटा दी गई थी. तो ये वाले जो 2 पॉइंट्स हैं वो हम नहीं देखेंगे. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. पॉइंट आउट द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. क्राइम इज नेसेसरली एन इमोरल एक्ट. रॉन्ग. Crime is necessarily an anti-social act. Correct. Crime is necessarily an anti-communal act. Wrong. Crime is necessarily an anti-religious act. Wrong. So answer will be option number B. Next question. 4 accused with common intention to kill shot one B in the bona fide belief that B was A. In this case, all accused are guilty of causing death. Option number B. Next question. Under section 65 of the IPC, sentence of imprisonment for non-payment of fine shall be limited to 1/4 of the maximum term of imprisonment fixed for the offence. Option number C. Next question. Under which of the following sections of IPC prompting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc. and doing acts prejudicial to maintenance of harmony is dealt with? Option number B, section 153A. Next question. A instigates B to murder D. B, in pursuance of the instigation, stabs D. D recovers from the wound. Here, A is guilty of option number A, instigating B to commit murder. It's a abatement. Next question. Under which of the following provisions of IPC an assault or criminal force used in attempting to commit theft of property is punishable? It's option number A, section 356. Next question. S gives grave and sudden provocation to Y. Y on this provocation fires a pistol at X, neither intending nor knowing himself to be likely to kill Z who is near him. But out of sight, Y kills Z. Here, Y has committed culpable homicide not amounting to murder. Option number C. Next question. Match the following. Dishonest taking of property, theft, dishonestly including any person to deliver property, extortion, entrustment of property, criminal breach of trust, conversion of property, criminal misappropriation. So answer will be option number B. Next question. Assertion. Nothing is an offense which is done by a person who, at the time of doing it, by reason of unsoundness of mind, is incapable of knowing the exact nature of the act. Correct? Mistake of fact is good defense and mistake of law is no defense. Correct? So answer will be option number B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Next question. Match the following. Mehboob Shah versus Emperor, common intention. State of Maharashtra versus M.H. George, menswear. Director of Public Prosecution versus Bread, intoxication. R.V. Deadley versus Stephen, necessity. So answer will be option C. Next question. Match the following. List 1 provisions and list 2 are the sections of IPC. Punishment for causing death or resulting in persistent vegetative state of victim. Section 376A. Sexual intercourse by husband upon his wife during separation. Section 376B. Sexual intercourse by a person in authority. Section 376C. Gang rape. Section 376D. So answer will be option C. Next question. Give the correct answer by using the code given below. The workman has a right to approach the labor court directly without waiting for the conciliation proceedings and government reference. Correct? The appropriate government in respect of corporation and public sector undertaking owned or controlled by the central government will be the central government. Correct? Every industry employing 20 or more workmen is under legal obligation to constitute and have a grievance redressal committee. Correct? The award passed by the labor court can be transmitted to civil court for the effective enforcement of the award. Correct? So answer will be option D. Next question, match the following. A strike could be legal or illegal. An illegal strike could be justified one. Justice V.R. Krishnan Iyer. Right of a workman to approach the labor court directly within a period of 3 years. Section 2A, Subsection 2, Industrial Amendment Act 2010. Right of the workman to payment of full wages pending proceedings in the High Court. Bharat Singh versus Management of New Delhi Tuberculosis Center. An interim or a final determination of an industrial dispute. Award. So answer will be option A. Next question. Answer the following using the code given below. The condition precedent to the order of reference under Section 10(1) of the Industrial Dispute Act is the satisfaction of the appropriate government to the following. Existence of industrial dispute, correct. Apprehension of industrial dispute, correct. So answer will be option A. Next question, assertion. The unorganized union has right to meet and discuss with the employer the grievance of individual workmen with the employer and to appeal and participate in domestic development inquiry in which its member is involved. Correct? This is a statutory recognition of an unorganized union. Correct? So answer will be option A. A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Answer the following using the code given below. The following are the preconditions for acquiring jurisdiction by the National Tribunal under the Industrial Dispute Act. Industrial dispute must involve question of national importance in the opinion of the central government. Correct? Industrial dispute must involve question of the state importance in the opinion of the state government. Wrong. Industrial disputes must be of such a nature that industries situated in more than one state and are likely to be interested in or affected by such disputes. Correct? Industrial disputes must be of such a nature that industries situated in more than 5 states and are likely to be interested in or affected by such disputes. Wrong. So answer will be option B. Next question, assertion. Administrative law is a branch of public law in contradiction to private law. Correct? Administrative law primarily deals with the relationship of individuals' interest. Wrong. So answer will be option C. A is correct. R is incorrect. Next question. Match the following. List 1 is name of the cases and list 2 is principle of natural justice. Hiranath Mishra versus Rajendra Medical College. No evidence should be taken at back of the other party. Union of India versus Mohammad Ramzan Khan. Report of the inquiry to be shown to the other party. Menka Gandhi versus Union of India. Reason, decision or speaking orders. Union of India versus Narendra Singh. Right to notice or requirement of notice. So answer will be option D. Next question, match the following. List 1 name of cases. List 2 name of writ. Sunil Batra versus Delhi Administration, habeas corpus. UNR Rao versus Indira Gandhi, quo warranto. Gujarat State Financial Corporation versus Lotus Hotels, mandamus. Nalini Ranjan versus Ananda Shankar, certiorari. So answer will be option C. Next question. In which of the following case the Supreme Court of India ruled that when the selection process consists of only viva voice test without any written examination, no limit need be imposed on prescribing marks for the interview? It's option B, AP State Financial Corporation versus CM Ashok Raju. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Absolute discretion is a ruthless master. Correct. Where reasonable conduct of government officially is expected, the criterion of unreasonableness is subjective and not objective. Wrong. Every action of executive government must be informed with excuse and should be arbitrary. Wrong. Exercise of discretion is an inseparable part of sound administration. Correct. So answer will be option D. Next question. Which of the following acts shall be amended as per section 58 of the Lokpal and Lokayuk Act 2013? Commission of Inquiry Act, correct. Central Vigilance Commission Act, correct. Code of Civil Procedure, wrong. Central Bureau of Investigation Act, wrong. So answer will be option A. Next question. Which one of the following is incorrect? It's option A. Montreal Protocol is related to hazardous waste. Next question. The state is the trustee of all natural resources which are by nature meant for public use and enjoyment, and that Indian legal system includes the public trust doctrine as a part of its jurisprudence. The Supreme Court of India has observed the above in one of the following cases. Is option number 1, T.N. Gotvarman versus Union of India. Next question. Match the following. No state has a right to use or permit the use of its territory so as to cause injury by fumes in the territory of another. Its trial mental case. The economic benefit must substantially exceed its environmental cost. Environment impact assessment. The present generation has no right to deplete all the existing forest and leave nothing for the next and future generation. Intergenerational equity. Transboundary movement of hazardous waste and its disposal. Basel Convention. So answer will be option C. Next question. Assertion. It is the duty of the state to devise and implement a coherent and coordinated program to meet its obligation of sustainable development. Correct? Adherence to the principle of sustainable development is now a constitutional requirement. Correct. So answer will be option A. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Which of the following do not come under the powers and functions of the Central Board as provided under the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981? It's option D. Making recommendations to the state government for removal of state board which is defaulted in discharging its duty under the Act. Next question. In which of the following case the Supreme Court of India held that right to access to drinking water is fundamental to life and it's duty of the state under Article 21 to provide clean drinking water to its citizens? It's option B. AP Pollution Control Board versus M.V. Naidu. Next question. Assertion. The provisions concerning human rights run throughout the UN Charter like a golden thread. Correct? Much of the credit for this goes to the determined lobbying by non-governmental organizations at San Francisco Conference. Correct? So answer will be option A. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Under its term of reference, the Union Commission of Human Rights was directed to prepare recommendations and reports on an international bill on human rights, correct? International Convention or Declaration on Civil Liberties, the status of women, freedom of information and similar other matters, correct? The protection of minorities, Correct. The prevention of discrimination on the basis of race, sex, language, or religion, and other matters concerning human rights. Correct. So answer will be option D. Next question, match the following. Human Rights Council 2006, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights 1948, the International Convent on Civil and Political Rights 1966, World Conference on Human Rights 1993. So answer will be option number C. Next question, which of the following statements are not correct? The position of UN High Commissioner for Human Rights was created by the Economic and Social Council. Wrong. The High Commissioner was to be appointed by the Secretary General subject to approval by the General Assembly. Correct. The term of office of High Commissioner was 5 years. Wrong. The High Commissioner's principal location would be in New York. Wrong. So answer will be option B. Next question, which of the following statements are correct? The chairperson of the National Human Rights Commission shall be who has been the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Correct. The chairperson and other members of National Human Rights Commission are appointed by the President of India after consultation with Prime Minister. Wrong. Chairperson and other members of National Human Rights Commission are eligible for reappointment. Wrong. The chairperson and other members of the commission can be removed on the recommendation of the Law Minister of India. Wrong. So answer will be option A. Next question, match the following. List 1 provisions. List 2 sections of the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. Constitution of National Human Rights Commission, Section 3. Constitution of State Human Rights Commission, Section 21. Functions of National Human Rights Commission, Section 12. Procedure of the Commission, Section 10. So answer will be option D. Next question, which one of the following is incorrect? Under Partnership Act, a minor who has been admitted to partnership when attains majority should adhere to the following. It's option B. Option must be exercised within 2 months of attaining majority. It's wrong. 6 months on attaining majority. Next question, match the following. Mutual rights and liabilities of partner, Section 13 of Partnership Act. Dissolution of partnership, Section 39. Retirement of a partner, Section 32. Insolvency of a partner, Section 34. So answer will be option B. Next question, assertion. The surety has no right to restrain execution against him until the creditor exhausted all his remedies against the principal debtor. Correct? The liability of the surety is coextensive with that of the principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Correct? So answer will be option A. A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question, which one of the following is incorrect? Under the Sale of Goods Act, to make the buyer liable for neglecting or refusing delivery of goods, the following condition must be fulfilled. It's option C. The seller informed the buyer to ignore the delay and take delivery. Next question, assertion. Under the company law, through any outsider is presumed to be aware of the documents which are publicly accessible but not the internal proceedings of which he cannot reasonably aware of, because those are not accessible to the public. Correct? The doctrine of indoor management. Correct? The doctrine of indoor management evolved as a partial exception to the doctrine of constructive notice, and the rule was laid down in Royal British Bank versus Turkuen. Correct? So answer will be option A. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question, which one of the following is incorrect? Any misstatement made in the prospectus would attract the liability of the following person under the Companies Act. It's option D, an expert whose consent has not been endorsed to the registration and liable in respect of every content in the prospectus. Next question. Which one of the following is not the essential requirement to fulfill an instrument intended to be the promissory note? It's option B. A mere acknowledgement of the indebtedness is sufficient. This was the last question of the video. Whenever you are preparing for UGC NET, do refer PYQs because ये रिविजन में काफ़ी हेल्प करते हैं एंड UGC NET में काफ़ी बार रिपीटेड क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं. So do refer PYQs. Thank you so much for watching.